Why Rishi Sunak had nothing to do with bringing down inflation. Inflation is the overall rising of the price level in an economy. The UK experienced high levels of inflation throughout 2022 and 2023, peaking at 11.8%, with the Bank of England targeting 2% plus or minus 1%. Inflation is bad for an economy as it means that real wages may fall as wage rises are unlikely to keep pace with inflation, meaning that in real terms people are poorer. Wage rises themselves can cause a wage price spiral, which drives further inflation, known as cost-push inflation, as firms' labor is more expensive and therefore they rise prices. Another disadvantage of inflation is that it often requires higher interest rates in order to reduce, either by reducing demand in the economy to reduce demand pull inflation or to increase the exchange rate in order to reduce cost-push inflation. So what does all this have to do with Rishi Sunak? Well, Rishi made having inflation his number one priority for 2023. He was successful in doing so with inflation falling from 11.8% to 4% in February 2024. However, what did he actually do to achieve this? Well, he did raise tax levels, which reduces the level of demand in the economy, and this would be helpful if inflation was being driven by demand pull inflation. This is where there is too much demand chasing too few goods. However, the recent levels of inflation are instead being caused by cost-push inflation, which is where the rising costs of production and raw materials cause higher prices. This is largely due to a large supply-side shock caused by Putin's war in Ukraine, causing the prices of oil to skyrocket, as well as Brexit and the pandemic reducing the UK's workforce, causing wages to increase. This is where the Bank of England come in. It is responsible for setting interest rates, and as previously explained, a higher interest rate increases the exchange rate for the pound due to greater demand for it. This means that imports are cheaper as the pound is worth more in terms of other currencies, helping to reduce cost-push inflation. Therefore, in reality, Rishi Sunak has had little if any impact on bringing down inflation in the UK, as it is the Bank of England who have helped to reduce cost-push inflation. Investing in green technology, which can produce energy at 1/9 of the cost of fossil fuels and make the UK self-sufficient, reducing our vulnerability to external shocks like this could of course have helped, but that's a topic for another video. I hope you have enjoyed our first video. Please do like, subscribe and let us know any other videos you would like to see in the comments.